I'm here with a brand new Mason Bokeh, and I'm going to take you through key details before it goes out for review. It's the latest model from Mason. You might be familiar with the company's resolution and definition road bikes for the past 2 years. They've been very popular with road.cc readers with their disc brakes and endurance geometry. This is a natural progression from those two bikes, and it's designed as an adventure and a gravel bike, designed to be much more capable, more versatile, more rugged. The bike is built around an aluminium frame, handmade in Italy to the company's own specifications. It shares similar tube profiles to the resolution and definition. It's really nicely detailed. There's internal cable routing and rear brake hose routing is inside the frame. Mason has designed its own carbon fibre fork with an internal hose routing for the brake, a through axle and a flat mount for the disc brakes. You can also fit a dynamo hub to it and a mudguard mounts as well. There's some nice details on the bike. The chainstay, for example, is dropped to avoid chain slap when you're riding over rough terrain. And the bottom bracket is a traditional 68mm external bottom bracket, so it's very easy to service and to maintain. The geometry differs from the previous resolution and definition by way of being a bit slacker and a bit taller at the front and a bit longer in the wheelbase. So it's designed to be sporty yet stable for tackling kind of rugged off-road terrain. Interestingly, it's built around two wheel sizes. You can either fit it with a 650B wheel set, which we've got here, or you can fit a traditional 700C wheel here. So you may be familiar with 650B. If you're not, it's an old French wheel size standard that's very popular on touring bikes in the 20s and 30s. The idea behind it is that you have a smaller rim diameter, but you can fit a bigger tyre while maintaining the same, or more or less the same geometry, without having to make any radical changes. And the obvious benefit is a much bigger tyre, and that's useful if you're tackling rugged off-road terrain because you've got a bit more cushioning and you run tyres at a lower pressure. But you can also fit a traditional 700C wheel with a much narrower tyre if you are going to stick to more road, hard-packed sort of terrain. So it's an interesting approach, and we'll be testing the two wheel sizes over the coming weeks to see how the bike handles with the two different wheel sizes, so very interesting there. So Mason is offering the new bike in a number of builds depending on your budget and the style of riding. There are two Shimano builds. There's Ultegra for £3,100 or 105 for £2,800, and they're both built around the 700C wheel set. The bike we've got here is built around a SRAM Force 1x11 group set with a 650B wheels, and it costs £3,100, or you can get SRAM Rival with a similar build for £2,800. The bike we've got here has got the new Mason Hunt Adventure Sport wheels with a 50mm wide Panaracer tyre. It looks like a really good tread for tackling off-road trails, as well as a bit of hard-pack canal towpath stuff. So that's a new Mason in brief, and we're going to be testing it over the coming days and weeks, and just testing it on all our local roads, our favourite roads, as well as taking it off into the woods and finding gravel tracks and muddy paths to really put it to test and see how rugged and capable it really is. And we'll be testing it with two wheels as well, so it'll be interesting to see what difference the 650B makes over the 700C wheel set, which is a wheel size we're more familiar with. So watch out for a review on road.cc very soon.